everyone, this is Akari Cosplay, and I'm finally doing my Q&A video that I promised to do a while ago, but I never got to it, so I'm doing it now, yeah! I'm in my Junko cosplay, as you can see, and I'm just gonna get to it then. Okay, so the first question is how many years have you been cosplaying? Well, I would say about 4 or 5 years. I just started really sewing my costumes, getting really into sewing like last year. Or probably last year. But I still buy my cosplays. Like I bought this cosplay. I bought this cosplay for my birthday. So sometimes I buy my cosplays and make my cosplays. But I usually try to make my cosplays. The second question is, what was your first cosplay? I don't really remember what my first cosplay was. I did 3 costumes around the same time, but I'm not really sure which one I did first. So it's either Tai from Kagura from Inuyasha, Mello from Death Note, or Kakashi from Naruto. I think I would have to go with Mello being the first one because that was really the one I did first. Like, actually did stuff with it, kinda. I'm not really sure though. It's been so long ago, I don't even remember. Anyways, they weren't good, so whatever. What made you get into cosplay? Well, my friends got me into cosplaying. Well, they got me into watching anime to this group of friends I have that live like an hour away from me. We were gonna do these Inuyasha skits that we never planned on doing, and we had this whole cosplay group planned out. I was gonna be Kagura from Inuyasha because that was my role-playing character, and so I got that cosplay done. And that's really what made me get into cosplay. I didn't know what it was until I met this group of people that introduced me to what cosplaying was and having a lot of friends, and they got me to going to conventions, and that's really how I first started getting into cosplay. And I also met a whole bunch of new friends in middle school that watched anime, and then I started getting more into cosplaying with them. And yeah, now I just kind of do it by myself and try to do group cosplays that never end up happening, but oh well. What cons do you attend? I usually go to NakaCon, Motaku, SawesomeCon, and whatever cons are somewhat close to Missouri, because that's where I live. I can't drive, so I can't drive that far, and I don't like going out somewhere else because I don't have money to buy con badges. So usually those cons that are close to me. Yeah. What's your favorite cosplay? My favorite cosplay is a tie between my Junko cosplay and my Ruby Rose from Ruby Cosplay. I really like my Ruby cosplay because I made that entire thing, and I'm really proud of it because a few years ago I did a Ruby cosplay, and it turned out really bad, but I kept the wig and I decided to restyle it, and then I was like, oh, I really like this wig on me, so I just remade the costume, and since my sewing skills improved, I did a really good job on Ruby, and I'm really proud of it. What's your least favorite cosplay? My least least favorite cosplay, I have a lot. Would probably have to be my Kakashi one from Naruto, because that one was just really bad. That was the one I just used clothing from my closet and tin foil for the little headband. It was really bad. And I didn't even know Naruto. I'm only like 20 episodes into it. What made me want to cosplay Kakashi, I have no idea. I don't think I will ever cosplay Naruto again, but oh well. That was a big mistake. I don't know. What was I thinking? I don't know. What was the hardest prop you've made, and how did you make it? The hardest prop I had to make was my crescent rose, which is the prop Ruby has in series Ruby. It's really large, it's like a scythe, and when I first wanted to cosplay Ruby, I had no idea how I was going to make it, and I still don't even know how I accomplished that, but basically I took things in parts. Like I made a base out of paper. Yeah, I made a template piece out of paper, and it was good. I transferred that to cardboard, and then just went from there. It's really hard to explain, I don't know, but I did a lot of research and tutorials. That's the best I can say. What is your best/worst cosplay moment? I think my best cosplay moment was when I went to this one meetup. It was like a few years ago, but it was such a fun meetup. It was a Homestuck meetup. Yeah, I know, Homestuck. Why? But it was really fun. I got to hang out with my friends. I cosplayed as Tavros. I don't know why. Before I went to the meetup, my horns were falling apart. So while we were in the car to go to the meetup, my friend had tape with her. So we just kind of taped the horn together. It was really bad, but it was such a fun meetup. I don't know why, but it was really fun. I also had really fun at this one convention I went to, which was Motaku 2014. So it was last year. I had really fun. That was one of the funnest conventions I have been to yet. And yeah. As to my worst cosplay moment, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I have a lot of worst, but I can't think of any. Mostly it's just me hiding in the bathroom. I do that a lot. I don't know why. I've been doing that lately and I don't know why. But I don't think I have any worst. Probably when I was at it was this Japan festival that was going on, and I was cosplaying Koga from Inuyasha. Well, this isn't really a cosplay moment, but I guess it is. But anyways, my friend ditched me, so I was in this little room for like 2 hours, sitting there with nothing to do, and I'm too awkward to walk around by myself, because I don't know why, but whenever that was, like 3 years ago, I was really shy. I'm still really shy now, but I didn't want to leave, so I just sat there for an hour waiting for my friends to text me, and I'm just texting everyone who was going. I'm like, where are you? Please come get me. That was not good. Yeah. But yeah, that's all the questions I have. So I hope you guys liked my Q&A, even though I'm not good at this, but I tried to make it as quick as possible without me rambling, and yeah, I hope you guys like this.